Hello friends, have you been struggling with constipation for months, maybe even years? You have tried everything: fiber-rich food, plenty of water, daily exercise. You avoided junk, added more fruits, even started taking laxatives and digestion medicines. But still, your stomach feels stuck. You don't feel fully clean, fully light, fully free. You pass a stool, but it's hard, incomplete, or painful. And maybe no one sees it from the outside, but inside you feel blocked, heavy, sluggish, and tired. My dear friends, if this has been your silent struggle, please don't skip this video, because what I am about to show you might be something no doctor ever explained. Modern medicine looks at your bowels, not your buried emotions, but I will. Because constipation is not just a digestive issue, it is an emotional blockage, a pattern, a message from your body screaming, let go. Please just let go. You see, your gut is not just about food, it's about feelings, and your colon, your large intestine, is the final place where you are supposed to release what you no longer need. But if you are emotionally stuck, if you cannot let go of guilt, resentment, fear, control, then your colon mirrors that. You hold waste because you are holding emotions. And just like trapped waste turns toxic, trapped emotions become poison too. But don't blame yourself. You didn't do this deliberately. You were hurt, scared, controlled, shamed, and no one gave you space to express it. So you learned to hold it in. But now it's time to release, to breathe again, to feel clean again, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. Let me walk you through this. By the end of this video, you will understand the emotional roots of constipation, why you haven't been able to release completely, and how to heal your gut with forgiveness, safety, and surrender, and a powerful daily practice that can reset your colon permanently. So stay with me, don't miss a single word, because this might be the video that gives you back your lightness, your flow, your freedom. First of all, we will discuss the part 1. It is about what you did wrong without knowing. Friends, let's begin with the 5 silent emotional mistakes that lead to chronic constipation. First mistake: you couldn't let go. Friends, you held on to old pain. You remembered insults. You replayed what they did, what you said, what went wrong. You thought letting go means losing power, but actually holding on drained you emotionally and physically. Every grudge became a knot in your colon. Every "I shouldn't have said this" became stuck waste. Your colon cannot release what your heart still clutches. Number 2, you lived in fear. Fear of making a mistake. Fear of people's judgment. Fear of letting people down. So you held it all in: your opinions, your needs, your voice. And when the world outside didn't feel safe, your body inside began to tighten, curl up, close off, and that tightness reached your gut. Mistake 3. You felt ashamed of your own needs. Maybe you grew up in a home where talking about your body was dirty. Maybe you felt guilty for needing time, rest, pleasure, or attention. And so you learned to disconnect from your belly, your sensations, and that shame became silence. That silence became stuckness, and now your colon hesitates every time you need to release. Your fourth mistake: you tried to control everything. Friends, You wanted life to go just right. You needed people to behave your way. You planned everything, organized, managed, and controlled. But when life didn't obey, you resisted. And that resistance didn't just stay in your mind, it tightened your intestines too. Because control on the outside becomes constriction on the inside. Mistake number 5. You never felt safe to express anger. Someone hurt you, maybe again and again, but instead of shouting, you smiled. Instead of speaking, you stayed silent, and all that anger had nowhere to go, so it went to your gut. Do you know why some people call the colon the emotional dustbin? Because it holds all the things we didn't know what to do with. Now we will discuss part 2, science behind emotions and the gut. Now let's talk science. Did you know your gut has its own brain? It is called the enteric nervous system, and it holds over 100 million neurons. Yes, 100 million. This is why scientists call your gut the second brain. It doesn't just digest food, it digests emotions. When you are anxious, your gut knows. When you are angry, your intestines feel it, because your emotional state directly controls your digestive flow. Think of it this way: joy is equal to relaxation, which is equal to smooth bowel movement. Tension is equivalent to contraction, and which gives constipation. Now imagine living in constant fear, stress, resentment, and guilt. It's like clenching your colon 24/7. No wonder you are blocked. Part 3, the frequency of emotions and the root chakra. Let's go even deeper. Constipation is energetically connected to the root chakra called Muladhara. This chakra governs survival, safety, trust, and grounding. When it is balanced, you feel safe, secure, present. But when it is blocked, you feel anxious, unsafe, ungrounded, and your elimination system shuts down. Because elimination is all about trust. You must trust your body to release, trust life to support you. But fear lowers that trust. Guilt lowers your frequency. Shame collapses your energy. And your gut says, I don't feel safe. I will hold it in. Part 4, how to heal your constipation naturally and emotionally. Friends, here is your powerful 5-step roadmap to permanently heal constipation from the root. First, emotional responsibility. First of all, place your hand on your belly and say, I take responsibility for what I have been holding. I now choose to release what no longer serves me. Because healing begins with responsibility, not blame, not shame, but ownership. Number 2, daily forgiveness ritual. Every evening, sit quietly and whisper, I forgive those who hurt me. I forgive myself too. And say it while massaging your lower belly in a clockwise circle. Feel the emotional knots melting, because when forgiveness flows, so does your digestion. Number 3, root chakra activation. The root chakra's color is red. It vibrates with grounding and safety. To awaken it, sit cross-legged, place both hands on your lower abdomen, breathe deeply. Now chant its beej mantra or seed mantra. Lam, lam. Do this 100 times daily. Also visualize red light spinning at the base of your spine, clearing stuck energy. Number 4, affirmations for emotional release. Repeat these daily. I trust life. I am grounded and safe. I easily let go of what I no longer need. My body knows how to release naturally. Feel these words in your cells. Let them become your truth. Number 5. Gut, body, brain harmony ritual. Each morning, right after waking up, drink warm water. Sit on the toilet even if you don't feel the urge yet. Close your eyes, take 5 deep belly breaths, repeat softly, I release with ease. I let go. I flow with life. This conditions your nervous system to feel safe, calm, and supported during elimination. My dear soul, constipation is not your enemy. It is your body's cry for emotional release. It's telling you, let go. You don't have to carry it all anymore. You don't need more pills. You need permission. Permission to cry, to scream, to forgive, to be vulnerable. The more you allow emotions to move, the more your bowels begin to move. So, if you are ready to let go, comment below. I release, I trust, I flow. Friends, like this video if it touched your soul. Share it with someone who has been struggling in silence. And remember, healing doesn't begin with what you eat. It begins with what you are finally ready to let go of. Your freedom begins now. Stay grounded, stay flowing. You were born to live light. Thank you for watching.